Super Panic Frenzy podcast. It is recording though, right? Wow, so welcome back to the world's greatest podcast. If you're only listening via audio, I'm sure it's very confusing for you. But right in front of us, we have the DJ Mix-a-Lot, a.k.a. Piano Prime.
It needs more horse.
Let's bring in the horse.
Yeah, there we go. That's the good stuff.
And now...
Ow!
Welcome back to Super Panic Frenzy, the podcast, the one place you go to get your non-gaming news. Let alone no news at all, actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah,
and
that's
I'm
accurate.
Steven Suptic.
You will
I'm Reina
not be
Scully.
informed. I'm Jeremy Azevedo.
And today we're gonna start off with how are you guys?
Well, I'm well. Well, actually, I'm not well anymore because of Jeremy's story.
Jeremy-
Yeah, I told Raina a horrible story.
That's not cool. Yeah, that's my crotch, dude. Thanks for that. Thanks for that.
What terrible stories? I don't understand.
Well,
Oh,
man, it's really bad. While I was driving to work today, I saw a raccoon in the middle of like a 10-lane highway, dragging his feet behind him, and his mouth was open in like the silent scream of shock and terror. And I walked into the office just so shell-shocked by it, you know.
can
like
you
thinking-
reenact the face?
It was kind of like a...
How bad is that?
Yeah.
So that's a thumbnail?
Yeah.
There we go.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and all I could think about is how cruel and pointless the world is.
That is what happens.
My day was off to a great start.
Sorry about that, buddy.
But then I was listening to Spotify, and I finally upgraded to premium, and and
the
their
best thing?
recommendation engine is tremendous.
That's what
I very
he
much
says
enjoy,
all the time.
They were playing amazing stuff that like I would totally listen to that I'd never heard before,
Mm-hmm.
and it made me feel a little bit less like killing myself.
So
There you
Spotify,
go.
if you're
Yeah.
listening to this, please sponsor us.
Yeah,
You'd be
we
the,
love
the
you.
coolest sponsor of all time.
We organically love you.
Yeah, even after witnessing horrible pain and death.
You know what
and
always makes me
suffering.
feel better after witnessing the worst things of humankind and everything?
Drugs.
One Direction on Spotify, you can actually get their new single, Drag Me Down.
Oh, I've been waiting for this moment.
It's probably one of my favorite songs right now. That's not true at all. It's not bad.
It probably
do you
is
guys like
true.
One
I
Direction?
know.
Do you like
No,
One Direction?
not
No,
really.
I
Really?
listen-
You don't?
That's for tween girls, man.
I think they have some
Yeah.
kickin' tunes, you guys.
Yeah, Raina's like 42, dude.
Or I'm a tween boy, so
Yeah, you're disgusting. You know what's
Some
coming
things
up
don't change.
that I'm pretty excited for?
London.
And it comes up. Well, yeah, that's you.
Yeah, Raina's going to London.
I'm
Are you
going
able to
to
talk
London.
about that?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
That's cool. What is that even about? I feel
don't
like
know.
you don't really know.
I don't know.
Yeah, fortunately, you had a passport. You had a podcast.
It's something
fortunately.
it's something our pal Maud Garrett set up with Sony to go
Thank
see
you, Maud.
some top secret Morpheus stuff. So
Yeah.
Morpheus is their
Tearaway.
If I had a
It's-
passport,
yeah.
I'd have been able to go to London.
Well, you don't have
bad.
a passport
But
because you're
alas.
How
'cause
come you
you're
don't have a
child.
passport? Yeah.
I ain't never been out of the country. I'm just a southern boy.
And
Have you
ain't
ever
no
been to like
maid.
Mexico or something at least? Or
Never been to
Canada?
Mexico.
Wait, Kid's
Never
from
been to Canada?
How'd you pick up Kid?
Yeah, I went to Canada to pick him up. Actually, that's what's crazy about that. We hopped the border together. I brought him over.
I thought that was it.
hopping the border to
you
and from
purchased
Canada
him.
seems like a little bit easier than
It's
Mexico.
just yeah, you just walk along.
Did you
like
have
this
to hire a
road.
coyote?
Yeah,
Did you have to hide in the trunk of a car?
No, the coyote was dragging its legs across the road though.
Oh, what the hell, man? What a ruiner.
But he had a happy look because he was Canadian.
Oh, Jesus.
He was
All
very
right.
apologetic.
Well,
Because
anyway.
they have good health care there,
Yeah.
even for
Precisely.
coyotes.
But
Understood.
the Morpheus thing. What is Morpheus? It's Sony's.
It's their VR unit.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
It's exciting.
Have you heard anything about it yet?
Not much. I just know the stuff from Gamescom and like from earlier this year at CES, I think. But other than that, like they had like this toy box mode where you get to test stuff out. But
I feel like you're gonna have a lot of headaches on this trip.
really,
VR, I don't know what it is. I mean, they said they were gonna put that nose thing in the Oculus.
yeah, the tiny triangle. in the
that's
middle.
supposed to. What does that do?
It orients you better because that's like the problem.
Raina, don't use that word.
What? Oh, is it racist when I use it?
The only
Yeah.
thing that bothers me about VR is when you control by looking, but it also has a control that moves the camera in some other way.
Worse.
Because that throws off my equilibrium and makes me
Yes.
throw up immediately.
Yes. There's also like a tiny latency in it still, right? Like when you're turning, it's slower than your
Now, if you guys want there to be true, crisp audio quality,
we need to sit
land yourself
closer.
about 2 to 3 inches from the mic.
Here we go.
Ooh, this
Oh,
thing
that's
almost
real
tipped
close.
over.
Let's also spill your drink, though. Ideally.
Hey, this is like all up in all of my businesses.
That's disgusting.
All of your businesses.
All of my
Other
businesses.
than all the sad shit that's been happening, it's been a delightful day so far. Wouldn't you guys agree?
I would. Oh, I forgot you wanted to talk about the other thing we're going to.
Oh, that's right. But before I do that, let's talk about my broken computer.
Oh,
And how
I
that's been
forgot.
hindering me.
I forgot you're having issues.
I've
I'm
had this
sorry,
computer
buddy.
since I started doing YouTube, and its time has come. So it's time I built a new one. But
How long has that been now?
since 2011, Raina.
Oh, that's not that long.
2013, actually.
You
That's
put a
really
lot
not
of
that
miles
long.
in Minecraft on that computer.
So let's move on to PAX at the end of the month.
I mean,
Another
how many?
convention.
Wait, how many hours do you think you spent in Minecraft collectively?
Ooh, that's
let's
a
move
tough
on to
question.
PAX at the
He
end of the
doesn't even
month.
want to
It's,
think about it.
I
Do you
have
think Raina that like it could possibly be like more than hundreds, like maybe even thousands?
Maybe. I don't know. It's tough. I would say it's comparable to my Rock Band days.
So here's the thing about me and or Minecraft and I. At first, it started off as I really liked the game. This was back in 2011, and I played vanilla, built a bunch of shit. I probably spent the most time in it then. And sure, Minecraft became a job. Sure, okay, you guys.
Okay.
So
Are you getting
sure.
I
mad?
had to play.
Okay.
Okay. It was a weekly thing. Sure, I might have played it every day at
Say
tops
sure
though.
a lot.
Say sure a few more
An
times,
hour,
please.
sure.
Times.
But not that
Sure.
much. Not like your Rock Band addiction for sure.
Sure.
Surely.
I played Halo a lot more than I played Minecraft. I'll
You
tell
sure
you.
did.
Sure.
So anyway, PAX is coming up.
Huh?
Nice transition.
Thank you all for reminding me about my Minecraft
Your
times.
pants? Yeah. Wow, your pants are real tight. Like, ew, look at this.
They're like
jeggings.
oily too.
Are they? I know.
They look like
Stretch them.
jeggings.
Stretch them.
Really? Oh my goodness! Only moms wear jeggings,
That's
buddy.
not true. These pants are tight.
Look at his. Oh, gross.
I don't like the
Anyway.
way they twist at the end for the boot part.
That's
I need-
fascinating.
It's like I have a tumor that just. You can't see.
You look like an alien.
Looks like I have a bone that's protruding from
It
my
does.
ankle.
Oh no! Oh, that's pretty good.
Hey, you should feel my knee.
No. Oh, does it pop?
No, no.
That's disgusting.
Oh my god! Do you want to feel it? Because that was way
Come on,
worse.
Jeremy, get a feely.
Oh, it's like
It's icky.
yeah, like it's like a puff of air or something.
Oh, I feel like it's on me.
What? You've
Well,
not
that's
been
sickening.
to a PAX before, right?
No, I haven't.
And you've never been to a PAX either.
No, I never go.
Wow, that's surprising.
I
You've
heard
been
that
to
the
E3.
parties are best at PAX.
The parties are the best because the people that go to PAX are the best.
There you go.
I mean, like E3's cool. E3's pretty cool.
E3
It's
is
just-
too like industry.
It's
all
business.
it's all
Yeah.
business.
and then VidCon is just a bunch of
14.
not just 14. You know what I noticed? Speaking about 14-year-old YouTubers and all these like Vine people and stuff, they all dress the same way. They dress like members of One Direction.
Oh,
They all
well,
have the
that's
same
what's in
haircut,
right
too.
now.
Yeah, they all have the same haircut. They
Do
all
they
have
look
these.
like this?
They look like mini Darrens, kind of.
Oh.
But Darren actually dresses cool though.
Yeah.
He does. He
And
does.
they
They're
dress
like
like
wannabe Darren.
yeah, exactly. They dress like over the top Darrens with like
Over
these
the
really
top.
really stupid hats.
Are they like hipstery?
They're
Not
not.
really.
What do you
No,
guys?
they're-
What's your guys' honest opinion about Viners?
I think they can be funny. I think some
Yeah,
Viners.
I think they can be funny, but I don't have Vine or I don't follow Vine. I only see the Vines that get like tweeted through.
Did you guys ever watch 5-second films
Yeah.
on YouTube?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
fantastic.
I've never once seen a Vine that's even like 10% as funny as even the worst 5-second film. That's my problem with it.
Is it like production value then? Because like Vines are just here. This is like as good as it gets, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the fun of it is to try to make something really good and really short, but instead they just make funny faces.
Or
you know?
follow.
It's
a
supposed to
trend.
be
Scream
really
or-
casual.
Is it supposed to be?
Yeah,
I
like
mean, I
I
guess
thought
that's the point, so that you
yeah.
can feel like anyone
I don't
can
care
do
what
it.
it is.
Exactly.
If they say Gotti in it, it's got me.
What- you like it and you
I can't
want
not
it and
laugh
it's
to
yours.
Gotti.
Gotti is
my-
always funny.
Wait, absolute
Wait,
favorite.
can you do that again? I saw something weird happen with your tongue.
Gotti.
Ew, gross.
Everything about you is
I
disgusting.
know. Look at this guy. It's a, why did you
That's
hire
not
him?
hurtful. I'm
didn't-
not offended.
I didn't know that. You know, sometimes you work with somebody over the internet and they seem fine.
Yeah.
And then you meet them in person and they act as human as they're capable of doing for like as long as they can.
And then they tap
you,
out.
And then you meet the real them. you
Yeah.
know?
Have you guys met the real me yet?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's really icky. It's like
Gross.
slimy. It's slimy.
Yeah, I was normal for a little while, I'd say, but then it just
Like when you first came here, you think you were normal?
yeah. There was actually I don't know when I first got here, I went through a fart phase.
Weren't you lying on the,
the hell
floor
is
like
that?
cutting your pants open or something?
That was 2 days ago, sir.
Well, it's just I bought these $20 pants and they were jeans and they looked like mom jeans and I was just like, you know what would make them cooler? I rip them up a little bit, and I ripped them up too much, and there was a point where Raina ripped everything out, and I had my whole leg showing, and I brought him over to Amanda, and she's like, well, that's the worst thing I've ever seen, so she turned him into
jorts?
Jorts.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd ever wore jorts. That was kind of gross.
I didn't think I'd ever wore jorts either. Sure. So,
PAX, what are we gonna do at PAX?
We're gonna party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go to any parties at PAX.
Oh, okay. Well, you're a loser. Hey, will Activision be there?
I'm sure every publisher will be
Okay.
there.
Activision won't be there.
That's sad.
Only because you asked.
That's real sad.
Why do
I
you
want
want to know if
hang out with
Activision's
them.
going to be there?
Because he was really
He-
helpful. I have one contact.
Mr. Activision.
Mr. Activision was
Yeah.
really cool and really fun, and he showed us around a lot of stuff at E3. So I'd like to hang out with him again at PAX.
Are you thinking of Ubisoft?
No,
No, you're thinking of Justin Facino, right?
no, that's Guitar Hero.
No, he's Justin.
Oh,
is,
thinking of Django
Activision?
Encino, right?
Oh, I was thinking of the Rock Band people, but Guitar Hero just as well.
Oh, the guy I met too when we were at that one hotel thing.
Whatever. These guys
Yeah.
don't care.
Okay, both of them. Yeah.
Jengus Encino, yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
him.
Genghis
He's my
Encino.
favorite. Ringus and Jangus, yeah. You guys were both there. I remember that from my
Yep.
memory.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad.
You know why I usually don't go to PAX? Is because I go on a river trip every year with my friends, and we go tubing down the river, and it's awesome, and it's
Where?
great. But up in Kern River, but the drought has been so bad that you can't even float down the
there's
river
no
without
water?
getting your ass destroyed by jagged rocks. And the town's getting really weird because they don't have any income, so everyone is starting to turn to methamphetamines. And so
that
it's
was
like,
quick.
Well, yeah. What the fuck else are they gonna
That's
do?
real fast.
It's been years of this.
And
Years.
is
and
this
years.
up in Northern California?
It's like out in the middle of nowhere, like northeast of here.
That's just like GTA.
Yeah.
Wow.
That sounds really fun.
Yep.
I want to do it.
Is
It's
it
like
just like that
it's
shit?
pretty much like where Trevor lives, except for there's a really sweet ass river in it, and you can float down.
And it's those sweet video game references you can expect from SuperPanicFrenzy, the podcast, the gaming podcast.
Yay!
We talk about games 1% of the time.
Speaking of games, would you be able
1%.
to pull up on your phone all the games that are coming out of PAX so we can look,
Yeah, I can't.
say them off?
No, seriously, I can't. I've
Cool.
been trying.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
There's
think PAX is not like a place where they announce games.
That's what I
No,
mean.
that's what
necessarily.
you know. What I notice about PAX is there's always an Evolve booth.
Here,
and it's
are you
always
ready for this?
the same thing I've played 1,000 times.
I hit schedule and it goes, schedule is not available at this time.
Damn. Well, if the schedule's not available, I don't think PAX is even happening.
We could look at safety and security.
You know, speaking of river stories, it's not really a story or anything. I also have river days in Wisconsin.
Cool story.
Yeah, we have a little beer, and we row right down the river with my friend's dad. Getting bitten up by horseflies.
Oh, that's
Cool.
adorable.
Yeah, I get real good sunburn,
It sounds
and,
like the best pastime.
and we get whistled at by hefty old ladies.
Great.
So, thank you guys for listening to my river stories.
One time I ran aground. I got a
Ariana
hole in
Grande?
my tent. Not my tent. My tube. And I ran aground on the shore at a gathering of Juggalos.
Real one?
Were they
Yeah.
pleasant?
Were they scary?
No, I mean they weren't unpleasant, but
They were listening to ICP. How can they not be unpleasant?
yeah, I had to barter and trade with them to like borrow a tube. I had to
Bartering and trading with Juggalos?
yeah, I was like, "Do you guys have a patch?" And they're like, "Nah, dog." I'm like, "Can I like borrow a tube and float down? I'll bring it back." And they're like, "What you got in trade?"
What?
You got
Yeah.
in trade?
Did you have
Yeah,
drugs?
I did have something to trade. I had this really sweet gun that you can suck a shitload of water in and shoot it like 100
And they
feet.
wanted it.
And then, yeah, and you
Yep.
gave it to them. You
and,
bartered.
And when I gave them back their tube, they didn't give me back my water launcher.
Holy shit.
So I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan of Juggalos, but at least I got down the river without dying.
Was that your only one
I would
experience
I would
with
have
them?
had to hike like 2 miles in the heat, like with fucking flip flops.
Oh my
water
God.
shoes or
Gross.
something.
Wait, I
Yeah.
want to do this. I want to go tubing in the lake.
You
Can
know
we
what I
do
wanna
that?
do right now?
It's so fun.
I want to do
Yeah.
that, but there's
Except
no
for
water.
there's no water
Yeah, there's
in
no water in
California.
LA or
Bartering and
California.
trading. Jeremy, let's trade whatever's in our left pocket right now with each other.
Oh God. Okay, here I will be the middleman.
Shit.
And I will make sure that it's safe.
Oh, no way, your car sucks.
That car's worth more than yours, isn't it?
No way.
What?
Your car's a piece of shit.
Your car
My
sucks.
car's fun.
No.
It's a beach car.
Steve has
Maybe.
the worst car. It's
It
got,
doesn't
like,
even open
suicide
right.
doors
Yeah, it
that, like-
does.
Because it's a Lamborghini.
Yeah, right.
Okay, he wishes.
It's a Toyota FJ Cruiser.
It's
Now,
a
I got it
monster.
because I thought, hey, this is a fun car for all my friends and I to go on the beach, lower the air in the
Called it
tires.
a bro car.
Except for
It's a Tom Bro car.
it's really impossible to get into the back seat, so none of all of Steve's friends, which is basically Kib, can even get into it.
That's why it's just a car for Kib and me, which is my
Yeah.
favorite
The
thing.
stereo
get
is
it.
nice.
Yeah,
It
right.
is,
The
yeah.
bass is
It's pretty
kicking.
banging.
I've never had a boring car ride.
In fact, it's so banging that it almost kills us every single time. He puts up the music way high, and we can't hear shit. We didn't hear sirens that one time.
Oh God, tell them about that.
Okay, so we were shooting The Forest in real life with Zaragoza.
This was like one of the
actually.
first weeks that I was here, right?
Yeah, yeah. You almost killed us in the first weeks you were here. You know, let's take stock of that. So we were listening to, I think it was Gwen Stefani, and it was so loud that we didn't hear sirens, and he almost went into the intersection when there were two
Big fire trucks.
blazing through, and he stopped like that. It was pretty bad.
And then everyone in the car afterwards was just like,
Yeah, we all did not feel good after that. That's why the skit turned out the way it did.
I thought it was funny.
I thought it turned out great.
Maybe it was the added tension that gave us motivation to make that skit even better.
Maybe
Yeah,
the
Steven
blood
was,
was good.
like a sex cannibal, right?
Yeah, yeah. I
No,
yeah.
that wasn't
we
me.
banged.
That was a sex cannibal. That was Steve Zaragoza.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
what
he
I said.
said Steve.
Oh, I thought you said Steven.
Oh.
Oh, what is that? Your distinction? You're Steven and he's Steve.
Yeah, I usually think so. Steven sounds nerdier,
Ew.
and I definitely
does.
have a lot more lankiness to me.
So the N is for the lankiness.
Yeah.
I see. That's weird.
No, it's not weird. It's
I didn't
just,
know that's how we
So
distinguish.
if you were Rainin,
Rainin, I would be long
That
and
would be
tall.
nerdy.
that sounds like a law firm.
Rainin.
yeah, but you would be tall.
But you're
Yeah.
Ringus.
Welcome to Rainus is exactly who I am.
Gross. So, did we say anything about PAX, or did we just talk about cars?
No,
today?
because
we
we,
got
don't know
distracted
anything about
immediately.
Speaking of cars,
Pax.
Jeremy, my car's better than yours.
That's really not
No.
true. It's really not.
Mine's
Wait, what do you
blue.
have right now?
Glossy.
I have a Honda
CRV?
CRV.
I love Honda
Brand
CRVs.
new. It's got all the gadgets.
Yeah, you know,
it's
you
like
know-
That's a
murdered
dad
out
car.
You know
black,
who else has a Honda
everything.
CRV? The parents of the Poop Bandit that went to my school, who's now in jail. Get wrecked.
Poop Bandit. Tell us about the Poop
What
Bandit.
is
I feel like I've talked about the Poop Bandit before.
Does he poop while banditing?
No,
or
it
does he
was this-
steal poop?
it was this
or-
dude
He
from-
leaves poop, probably.
It was this dude from high school. I was friends with him in kindergarten, up through like early middle school, and I knew he was weird. I always knew he was a weird dude. He jerked off on a tree.
Whoa! What? At what age? What?
That was the one point I think I stopped being friends with him. He's like,
Do you
dude,
know there's a word for that?
Jerking off on a tree?
Yeah, dendrophilia. It means that you're attracted to plants and trees and foliage.
thanks for knowing that.
Oh my god. Wait,
Why do you know that?
I know all kinds of useless stuff.
Wait, but how do you, what is that? Do you bang it? Like, do I put it in me? Like, I don't understand. What is that?
I don't know. I don't have the
Maybe you'd
disease.
like
do
dry
you-
hump it or something.
You just dry hump it.
Yeah,
That makes a lot
or
of
you
sense.
find a really smooth one.
So, this dude, actually, later on in high school, he got into a bunch of trouble, here and there, like in-school suspensions, out-of-school suspensions. Eventually, it came down to people weren't sure who was using their poop to write on the walls of the bathroom. Miscellaneous things, like the Poop Bandit was here,
Like actual human shit.
actual
So
human shit.
he's
his
like
shit.
crazy.
You know, some would argue that, and eventually they found out it was him.
But I
They
feel like if you were
brought him in, didn't let him walk during
If you
graduation.
were actually crazy, would you write the Poop Bandit was here, or would you write
Like,
something like
kill all the
nonsense?
people? Oh.
Or just like, ha 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 ha. Like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think
It's like remarkably lucid of a thing to write in your own poop, if you know, as far as writing in your own poop goes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think the fact that it's not even his poop, it's other people's poop.
No, it's his poop.
It's his poop. Okay,
Yeah,
that makes it
ew.
a little less worse. But
But anyway, the guy ended up going on to doing drugs in college.
That
and
sounds right.
And then,
Uh-huh.
here's where it gets bad. Recently,
that's
It
where it
didn't
gets
already
bad.
get
I'm sorry. Where did it take a turn?
It-
I thought
Well,
it got
okay,
bad when
so-
he jerked off on a tree, but
well, you remember when
continue.
he jerked off on a tree, and then when he
never
wrote
forget
poop
it.
on the walls with poop, and then did a little bit of drugs or whatever. Okay, then he assaulted people for drug money with some friends,
Assaulted
and
people.
yeah, like
That's like the
full-on
least
physical-
interesting thing he did.
Yeah, I think jerking
And
off on a
I
tree.
think he
was
is in
worse.
jail now. I could be wrong.
So you're saying that he drove a CRV? Is that the point of
His
this?
parents drove a CRV.
His parents
Oh
drove a
no! Your kid's gonna be in trouble.
Oh,
Your
man.
kid's gonna be the next Poop Bandit.
Actually, my mom drove a CRV too.
No, but I'm having a girl.
Yeah, I was about to
so
say, I don't think girls are ever Poop
a
Bandits.
girl has
Yeah.
never been a
Except
poop
for
bandit.
Raina.
I'm a fart bandit. I leave farts places and I run away. But we all do that. We
Crop dusting.
yeah, we all do that.
So yeah, I think we did confirm that my car's better. And PAX,
How?
I'm
Well,
not
I don't
going to
think
that.
so.
So expect to see us at PAX, I think is the moral of the story here, because it went from PAX to cars to poop to getting in jail back to PAX.
We did it.
Where we are going to jerk off on trees and write in our own poop and maybe play some video
SuperPanicFrenzy
games
podcast.
and get arrested.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
If we all three get arrested, who's going to bail us out?
Kezzy.
If one of us gets, you're telling
right,
me
Kezzy.
that if one of you guys got arrested, someone would bail the other person out? I wouldn't bail either of you out.
You wouldn't bail me out?
Yeah, you wouldn't bail us out?
Not if it's over like a $300 thing.
What?
That's so lame.
Yeah,
Dude,
you suck, man.
You suck, dude.
Why would I
thought we
ever-
were a
You
team.
get
Well,
the money.
okay.
You get the money back if we don't run, which we're gonna
Oh, I
do.
do?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. I thought bail money was
They take a percentage.
what's a percentage of
Pretty
bail
chunky
money?
It's probably
percentage.
different at different bail bondsmans. I don't know.
What would you guys be in jail for? I would be in jail for traffic related things.
Traffic related
Yeah, I
things.
can't get out of it.
I'd be in jail
Oh my
for
god! Did I tell you guys
murder.
about the traffic related thing that I saw at VidCon?
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the raccoon
Oh,
again.
yeah.
No, I don't want to talk about the
Please.
raccoon ever again. It
Please
makes me
tell-
sad.
Oh, tell us!
Oh, dude, we saw the best thing in VidCon.
I forgot.
But say it,
please,
but they'll
please,
say it into
please.
the mic though.
Yeah. Okay. So we were driving to a party in an Uber, and right next to us, this little red car just kind of taps a van, like not a big deal, just tapped it, and we're like, oh, that kind of sucks, you know, like where are they even gonna pull over? And the guy gets out from the van. He's like, hey, just pull over here to the left, and we'll just sort it out. And the guy's like, yeah, okay, sure, dude.
Oh,
he looks
not
real
suspicious at
nervous
all.
and like sweaty and weird. And we're right next to him, so we're looking at him, and he's like fidgeting and kind of like, what the fuck am I gonna do, man? You know, it's fucked. And the van is up way ahead of him, like 4-car lengths, ready to turn. And he's looking behind him, and the guy is like not moving forward. And we're like, he's gonna get into the right lane and run, which would have been the smart thing to do. Wasn't what he did. Instead, the light turns, the van turns, and this guy just whips his car up over the center divider. Which is, if you've ever seen, like, it's like a turtle, you know, like it just gets stuck on there, and he's like teetering back and forth, and everybody is watching him.
Of
There are
course.
hundreds of people around. There are
Yeah, and this is
cars
Anaheim.
and foot traffic in the middle of the busiest intersection in Anaheim, and this guy's like, "Holy shit! Holy shit!
What have I gotten myself into?
And he can't make the turn. So finally, he gets his wheels to make it connection. He's like, "Sweet, I'm out of here." Guns it, runs right into the pole, and knocks it into the street. So the light pole's in the street now. Everybody's looking at
I'm
him.
surprised the
course.
light pole didn't hit a car. Was it close to hitting a
It
car?
landed like so right in the middle of everything.
Damn.
So there was like the one thing that went right for this
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah.
Could that have potentially hit someone?
And
For
killed
sure.
them and killed
For
them?
sure.
Imagine how bad. And then what happened? He tried to.
So yeah, instead of just being like, all right, I fucked up, I give up.
Yeah.
He gets out and fucking runs.
Holy
And he's
shit.
running crazy because he's like high as shit. So he's like flailing all over the place, and the guys from the van are chasing after him.
Oh my god.
And he would have got away too because he was running fast as shit. He was like a Kenyan sprinter. This guy.
Crazy running makes you go fast.
Yeah, and so he gets to this fence, and instead of going over it, even though it's only about yay high, he tries to crawl under it like a little badger or something. So it's like,
Yeah, and his legs weren't
creeping.
working, and his
Yeah,
face
he's
was
like,
like.
he's like creeping under this fucking fence, and he gets stuck.
Oh my god, and that's how they catch him? That's
Yeah.
like a cartoon.
They just like pull on his legs. Or like, sir, stop
Come on,
running.
get out,
He probably had to
please.
cut him out with the jaws of
Yeah.
life or dig him out or something. It was the most fucked up
Oh
thing.
my
like-
god. Well, he's absolutely on drugs.
At that point, were you guys just dying laughing?
oh, we were in hysterics. Yeah, I mean,
Oh
he
my
he
God.
just tapped the guy. It was like no
Nothing.
big deal. Like.
They
There
probably-
must have been a warrant out for his arrest or something.
It was one
For 2 seconds.
bad decision after another.
Why is
after
this not
another,
in
after
some
another.
newspaper
Oh
or
my
something
god.
in that area?
I wish one of you like were
Do
able
you
to
read
take
the
a video.
newspaper in Anaheim and you just missed it, or?
Yeah, I do. I
Otherwise,
use
you would've been
Tinder
on
in
it.
You have
Anaheim,
it
and I read
delivered
the
to
newspapers
you,
in
or-
Anaheim. Those are my two things I do in Anaheim. And that's about that. What a horrifying thing to
Oh
happen.
my gosh, it's crazy.
What
I
would
wish
you
I
do
was
if
there.
you guys were like
Witnessing
really?
it?
No, if you were really high and really drunk and you were behind the wheel of the car, which you should never do.
Right, you should never do.
Never do this. But let's say you did. Do you think that you would have ran?
No, that's way scarier. Just act cool.
If you abandon your car, wouldn't that lead to more repercussions than if you were just...
leaving your car is bad. Leaving the scene is bad. Like not being with whoever you hit is already a crime.
But what if they don't get a chance to like test you until the next day and you're in the clear? What's worse, like leaving your car and running, or like getting caught with like a cocktail of different drugs, like you're treating your body
in your
like a
body,
science
or are they
experiment?
on your? Are they in your
No,
body?
they're
or-
in your body. Because
Okay.
otherwise you can control it.
If they were in my car, I would definitely run with them. If they and I'd hide them and come back.
Would you really? Like you dig a hole?
Yeah, as you do.
As you do.
You
of
hide
course.
them and then you go back.
Yeah.
And then I'd come back and act as natural as possible, but then the police would come by, probably see my dilated eyes, and they'd be like, "Sir, are
Wait,
you
you think in
under
that
the
time
influence?"
frame you can leave hide your drugs?
And they'd
come
be like,
back?
sir,
gotta take-
was that you that buried your
Your
drugs
drugs right
in
there.
that
It's actually
little
coming out.
No, that's my shit.
pile?
I was taking shits.
You're taking the shit.
And I'd come back, they'd probably see my dilated eyes and be like, "Sir, are you under the influence of drugs?" Come. And then I'd just run off real quick, and then
know
they'd
what?
tackle me.
You know what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to unbutton this shirt and squeeze your boobs together and act really innocent and cry. I know you're a boy, but it might work.
If you get the right officer, it might.
Yeah, it might work. And rub your nipples a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so sorry.
Pretend to be the officer.
Is that how you get out of traffic violations, Raina?
Yeah, easy. Excuse me, sir. It seems like you're driving rather erratically and you've put people in danger. Oh.
Yeah, but how about them titties?
Oh, I kind of like them boy titties.
Yeah, how about them titties?
I kind of
Can
like
you
them.
make them bounce one at a time, please?
Yeah, please.
Just
I like
alternate
that.
the bounces.
Yeah, that. I don't want to look at this anymore.
tilka?
Yeah, no.
Still want to give me a tilka?
No, but can I have your number?
You want to suck on the nipple?
Oh man, we were trying to be clean. How?
They
Yeah,
just
never
write you
would've
a
worked
ticket
out.
for one free back rub.
What?
There you go.
Speaking of rub downs,
Speaking of rub downs,
when I see these Thai massage places all around LA, do those places actually offer happy endings?
I
you
don't
think?
know. Do they?
I always wondered about that.
I'm sure some percentage of them must.
They must.
Really?
Yeah. I
That's-
do. Like
can't believe that's real
everybody
either.
knows one guy that knows which ones they are too.
No way.
Yeah.
Do you know
That's
that
so
one
good.
guy?
I for sure know a guy. Yeah.
Really?
Who's
Can we
always
know
like,
the
He's
guy?
always like, hey, I bet this place here they definitely give a rub and tug, bro.
Robin.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's tight. I have a wife that was the thing about that. Okay, but like the
I'm
Thai
just
people do
telling
it.
you, dude. Like they definitely do a rub and tug here.
Rub and tug.
Does he talk like that as well?
No, a little bit, yeah.
So it's not
those
like
are pretty
tight
good.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Damn.
Those are quite good accents.
He went to he actually told me a gross story about a rub and tug once.
Oh, do tell.
Jeremy,
Here we
Raina
go,
was
here we go.
just trying to transition.
No, no, no,
into
it's
the
okay.
topic,
Let's do this
and you
first.
brought
Yeah,
it back.
This is real weird. It's really weird because I've never heard of this before. But apparently, like, in China, they all give rub and tugs. Every single one of them.
duh.
It's just like whatever. But what they do is right before you finish, they take an egg in one hand and
they boil it.
and there's
their
an
hand.
egg in their hand while they're doing it, and then they take a almost frozen cold can of Pepsi and just smack it right on your taint. And apparently,
What does
it's
the egg
just
do?
like,
The egg does what?
the hell if I know. I don't know. Maybe it just feels weird.
And then it goes.
What is the egg?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you do with the egg?
I don't know. Like, do they just
They
like
just-
squeeze it on there? Yeah.
What?
Like
Is it- do they crack
It's a
it?
hard boiled
that
egg.
sense-
Sorry,
so it's not gonna-
specifically.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's not gonna.
I'm not
explode.
gonna look this up after this and
I'm
see
not
what the
gonna
purpose of it
try
is.
this at all.
I'm not gonna go out and
myself.
get a whole can.
Apparently,
of
it's the
Pepsi.
best.
Speaking of foreign places, when I went to Japan, the first sign you see when you get out of the Narita airport is "Welcome, foreigners," and it's like a really sexy lady holding her hand out like this and squeezing her boobs together, and then it says some weird shit in some other language that even I don't know. I'm
Does it say
assuming-
welcome foreigners?
Yeah,
Like,
it literally says "Welcome, foreigners."
Hey,
that's funny.
There's a funny sort of not racist thing, but it's at Pinche's Tacos, and yes, I
You
love.
always talk
Oh,
about Pinche's
And
my
there's
God.
they have
This
a
is
Gringos
funny.
menu.
They have a what?
A Gringos menu. Which is fantastic. Just thought I'd bring that up. But Raina was just previously trying to transition into our next topic.
That was a mighty fine accent you did there, buddy.
Okay, so that's a very subtle transition that you just did
Yeah,
right there.
try it again.
Just look at the camera and say that.
That's a mighty fine accent you did there, buddy.
Now, this is either going to be a train wreck. No, this is going to
This
be
is
a train wreck.
What is going to be a train wreck?
Well, we like accents. We think they're fun and sexy
Sure.
and bizarre all at the same time.
So I've pulled up top 10 sexiest accents to do.
and
I
we're all
think
gonna try 'em.
every time I meet a woman that has a foreign accent of any kind, I almost always find them more interesting by like 10%.
Really?
10%,
What if it's like
Yeah.
kind of nasty?
Like what?
Like I can't think of one that's nasty. Okay. I'm not gonna lie.
Dutch.
Asian accents are real gross.
Just kidding, Dutch accents are
I don't know. It depends on which one. German are kind of weird because
Germans
they don't
kind of they're
have
yelling at you.
they don't
Das
have-
Vidanya!
they don't have vowels.
That's Russian. They don't have vowels.
Yeah, it's like all consonants.
Was ist das?
Yeah, it's just it's severe. Although you know what, in the right context, not so bad either.
Hello? No, that's something else.
I've pulled it up on this website here.
Okay, what are the sexiest?
Supposedly the 10th sexiest accent is American.
American.
Like which kind of American?
Let me put that barbecue on
Supposedly
the grill.
it's the North American accent, admired for its clarity and neutrality, and this is on therichest.com, by the way.
wow.
I used to go to. There's a lot of people from all over the world where I went to school because I went to like an art school, and they would say that Americans talk real slow and enunciate every word to a degree in which it is painful to listen to.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I'm going to drink this beer now. Would anybody like one as well?
Sorry to
pronounce
the rest of the
everything.
world for being peasants and not
And
properly
slow.
enunciating.
It's true, though. Other languages are pretty fast. Like Russian is fast, Japanese is fast, Chinese is real fast.
That's why I'm never able to have conversations with anyone other than Americans, because their words are jumbled and it makes them seem inferior.
Wait, Americans?
Other than Americans.
Other than Americans. Oh, my
wow.
God. Wait, what about a Southern accent? I like Southern accents. I want to sound
Raina,
like a
that's
Southern
horribly
accent.
racist.
are real good.
It's racist. I don't think it's racist.
I wish I
think
could
it's
talk
cute.
like Matthew McConaughey.
Hey,
all the
well, what do you
time.
know? That's the picture they use.
Oh my gosh, yes,
All
it is.
right.
All right.
All right. I hate us.
Can you do a Matthew McConaughey accent? You dressed up as
all right.
Rust,
Yeah, I was
Really?
I was Rust Cole for Halloween that year.
which is
Oh my gosh,
one of the
that's funny.
detectives from True Detective Season 1.
yeah, I did the tattoo and everything.
Can you do an accent? Can you do an impression of Matthew McConaughey?
I can do a Matthew McConaughey real good. And you know what? Sometimes people ask me why you would even bother doing a Matthew McConaughey impersonation, to which I would reply, why does anybody do anything, man?
Wow, it's really good. It's like a Southern drawl, but like real slow
That's
and
the
stoned.
nihilistic true detective Matthew McConaughey, which I prefer.
Nope, that's a
That's something else.
list from McConaughey. I didn't buy Lincoln on purpose, but I liked it.
What else is there?
Nonetheless. So the next most popular sexual accent is Welsh. How the fuck do you... Yeah.
Hello! Wait. How is Welsh different than just like regular English?
Oh,
For
we
a
don't
country
know.
with a population of a mere 3 million, Wales has done well to make it onto this list. There's cadences of lyrical Welsh language. I don't know.
Oh, it's like it's kind of like
Yodel,
Irish.
yodel,
That's where everything that you say kind of sounds a little bit like a song.
That's
Yeah, they
very
said, yeah, actually,
Beatles.
so
Yeah,
the
they
native
have a
accent is
little bit of a
wonderfully musical and
sing-songy
notoriously
kind of
difficult
thing there going.
So you kind of sound like you belong to the Beatles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what that
Belong
is?
to the
Are they
Beatles.
Welsh?
Are they Welsh?
I don't know anything.
That?
Well,
Paul
of course they're not.
McCartney?
It can't be.
That can't be true.
Well,
I think we did well just now.
Yeah.
That sounded great.
I
We did it. High fives.
don't
High
have
fives.
any...
That's
The next one, though,
Yodeling.
Spanish. Javier Bardem is an example of this. Now, if you can do No Country for Old Men accent, that would be ideal. I know he's American in it, but
He doesn't really speak in that movie.
yeah, he's like.
Accents are hard.
Yeah.
Can you sing a Spanish song?
I'm trying to think of the No Country for Old Men accent that Javier Bardem does. It's like Gorlet.
That just sounded like a frog.
Flip the coin.
It's like, what?
He's like, I've been meaning to talk to you. Nope.
That's weird.
There's no way. I'd have to remember some of the lines. Spanish accent. I can do Barcelona.
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 Have you ever been to Ibiza?
Ibiza.
Have you been to Ibiza?
Didn't Tritha
We're
go
going
to Barcelona?
to
He doesn't have a passport. He
my
doesn't have a
parent. He's my
passport.
Oh, right, I forgot.
Barcelona
He's a
is my
baby.
absolute parent.
I hate that so much.
Hola, amigos. The Spanish accent, when murmured by a sultry brown-eyed beauty, is a
Like,
well, thank you, therichest.com, for providing me with my perfect man.
There is something very appealing
What about
to
women?
the Latin
Antonio
love,
Banderas.
which I can try to explain to you, which you cannot understand.
Oh,
That's
that's
cute,
pretty
but
good.
It is heavy like a stone, but it will not crush you. It is overwhelming like a fart in the room, but it does not smell like anything but machismo.
Wow, that's really good.
Can you
That
do
was sultry.
Penelope Cruz.
Oh, please do Penelope Cruz.
She's my parent.
I don't know how Penelope Cruz sounds.
Penelope Cruz.
What does she sound like?
I haven't seen a movie with her in it since like Vanilla Sky.
What about like Sophia? Oh, what's her name?
Sofia
Sofia
Vergara.
Vergara.
I think she's my parent.
Why is it always that though? Say something else. Like from Modern Family. Oh, Jay. Oh, Jay.
why do you keep doing that to me? It's so bad.
That's really good.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd call that sexy.
Yeah, that's really actually the way you do it. It's painful, but you know.
Well, I'm not so sure Sofia Vergara's accent is sexy, at least in Modern Family.
It was,
Jay.
yeah, it's.
Oy vey.
No, that's
That's
Ruskaya.
Jewish.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Jewish.
My gefilte fish. The Jewish accent is the sexiest.
Is that on the list? What
Yeah,
else
what's
is on
next?
the
What's
list?
next?
The next is Swedish.
Swedish.
Nope.
Yodely.
What the hell does a Swedish accent sound like?
Wait, who yodels?
That's Yolandi from Diane
Yemen?
Bird.
Yeah, the Yodelanos.
The Yodelanias? Right,
Yeah,
right, my bad.
Yodelanians.
That's probably number 2 on
How
the
does a
list.
Swedish accent go?
I have no idea.
Swedish fish? Welcome?
I feel like that's not Swedish.
Not anything.
I'm trying to think of Swedish friends, but I don't know if I have any.
I don't-
Oh wait, I know a dude named Holmbaum.
the Swedish chef on the Muppets who goes like hurdy-gurdy-burdy-dur.
I thought that, yeah,
Yeah.
but that's really exaggerated.
Well,
Welcome to
yeah.
my house.
I don't
just
know.
think of-
We need. Isn't the Human Centipede Swedish?
Oh, is it?
No, that's German, I thought.
Is
Yeah, it's
it?
German. I
Yo,
think it's
here's the
German.
thing though.
Of course, it's German.
The one way I think I can remember to do a Swedish accent is the way Jake Gyllenhaal's actual name is pronounced. It's Gyllenhaalen or something. It's like
Jake Gyllenhaal.
something like
That's
that. So
good.
if you can base your whole accent off of "Oh Gyllenhaalen, can take it to that." Go to the store.
It fell apart immediately.
So let's move on to the accents.
was fast.
Why are all these sexy accents ones that we can't do?
Because
English, British accents
Oh.
are very. I love a good British accent.
Yeah.
can we talk in an English
Unless they're
accent for a
unless
second?
they're like those very like Cockney ones.
I wish Raina's actual accent. I wish she was a British Asian person. 'cause
Wait, I
that's
have
the
a
best
funny
shit in the
story.
world.
Holy shit, I have a really good story.
No,
When
you don't.
Yes,
Go
I do.
Sing
Let's
it.
hear
Okay,
it, Raina.
But in
well,
the form of song.
Yeah, and with an English accent, please.
when I used to work and I was younger, I used to work at Express, and as a dare, they told me to interview with an English accent, and then I got the job. So
Wait, whoa. So the person interviewing
No,
you?
no. My
said
friends,
that?
no, my friends
Oh.
dared me to interview in an English
Wow,
accent.
you must not have needed the money.
The next time I interview somebody to work here, I'm going to ask them, can you do an English accent? And if they say yes, I'm going to be, can you do that for the rest of the,
rest of the
interview,
interview.
please?
Yeah, that's what my dinner
And then I'm going to
was.
take notes as if I'm like,
Actually caring about what they're doing. But so I had to keep the accent for about 6 months. I like for fun wanted to do
No
the job.
way.
Yeah, I worked like
Is
twice
that why
a week.
you're so good at it?
yeah.
Do you think I'm really good at it?
No,
No,
not
not
after that
really.
one. I think it's
Tell me
it's funny,
something to say.
Though.
What can I say?
Charlie is so cool. Like
Charlie is so what?
that's
Charlie.
a YouTuber.
Charlie is so
My
cool.
favorite
like.
British
Your
YouTuber.
favorite.
Now say LT Shadow Lady.
LT Shadow Lady.
Now who else is a British YouTuber that those are the only two people I know.
Oh.
Those are the only two British YouTubers.
really?
Say Gizzy 14 Gaza.
Gizzy 14 Gaza.
What about you, Jamie?
What the fuck was that?
What? You what, mate?
Oh,
What you trying to
that's
say?
Cockney?
Yeah, what? You trying to have a go at me?
Who's your favourite?
right now.
You trying to take the piss?
I'm trying to. No, that's
Oh,
getting into
fucking do your head in.
Oh, that's good.
all DU and a 3.
Ew, what? Why did it go there always?
I bet Scottish isn't going to be on this list.
Top of the morning to you, laddie.
That's Irish.
Oh.
Here we go. Australian.
I can't do
very much-
Australian.
Rise applied.
I very much enjoy an Australian accent. What
Oh,
a damn
Yeah,
better.
rise
How
a
do- rise a
blind.
blind.
Say water down by the river.
Rod Dimber the
No, not rudder.
Say it one more
Say
time.
water.
Water.
Dean.
Dane.
Dean.
By the river.
By the river.
No, wait, do we have 5 minutes left?
Water.
Wow.
Ring by the river. No.
What's the most sexy?
Ringwin by the river.
No.
Is Australian the most sexy?
No.
Nar.
No.
I don't know. I really like an Australian accent.
I like it too. It's
I
very
like
sexy.
how they take away sounds for no
It's a
reason.
lazy
but sometimes
accent.
they add them.
But
What do
it
you-
makes it
wh-
better.
like
where?
no
Like
being nar.
Hugh
Nar.
Jackman with an Australian accent. It's like he could get it.
Okay, I thought you were gonna do it, but no, that's
French.
not
Oh, here we go. A girl with a French accent. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
What is a French
What is
accent?
something-
They just have like they do those that sound, you know.
That's icky though.
Have you guys been watching Wet Hot American Summer?
Yes, I finished it last night.
So David
Did
Wayne
you
does like a
really?
really good like kind of like it's like half French, half like
Is it like New Orleans then? No.
it's like Israeli, but it sounds French.
So it's got a lot of the harsh.
Yeah, I don't know. He does it really
Pages.
good.
Can you do a French?
I
Hey,
don't know if I could do a French accent. It's like
I don't know what it is. Voulez-vous coucher
Hello,
avec
please-
moi
please
ce
do.
soir?
les hommes sont tous les mêmes.
Kiss me.
please do direct me to your pussy. please
No,
here we
it's
go.
pronounced
Hello,
pussy.
guys.
please do
The one accent.
It's pronounced pussy.
The Scottish accent
Here
is
we
number
go.
3. I'm so surprised that Scottish is on here. I never really thought of it as like a. I guess okay.
It's
I
kind of
don't.
guttural.
I don't think I've ever met a Scottish woman.
They're very pretty.
Very
Oh, they're
pretty.
so nice.
Do they talk like that?
Yo, they're eating my pussy.
Real deep.
Oh,
I can't do
fuck
it.
them.
What? Okay.
I mean, I wish I did.
Yeah.
They don't want to, though. That's the thing.
It's turning into something else.
No, it's not. Well, if you want to get across the bridge, you have to boot me at combat.
This is high quality entertainment.
Boot
you
me at
guys.
combat.
It's from Samurai Jack back
What's
in
the
the day.
next one?
Surprisingly, the next one I don't know. Oh, Italian.
Oh.
Arrivederci.
I said
You guys, maybe accents aren't our thing.
Italians. Italian is tough.
I think everybody's got like maybe 2 or 3 they can do, but
The taste of the meatball.
it's a me, Mario.
The number one's Irish?
Oh!
Oh!
Top of the morning to you,
Hey, tell me
laddie.
the morning.
Lasse, laddie.
Lossy lobby.
Lasse or laddie.
What else do Irish people say? Like, what are some very Irish... I'll read this whole thing in...
Stars, moons,
The Irish
clovers,
are
diamonds,
usually a
and
bit
purple
competitive.
horseshoes.
When it comes to a worldwide dish competitions.
No, it's getting weird.
But they win this one hands down. It's more Italian, I'd say.
You sound like a fucked up Luigi.
You do.
It's a me.
You sound like a
Luigi.
fucked up wizard that's gonna give me the wrong spells.
What spell would I give? Avada Kedavra. I tell
Yeah,
you right
there you
away.
go. I know.
Fuck you, Raina.
Immediately. I know. Okay.
So I think this train wreck has come to a close.
Oh, already?
Thank God.
Already?
We'll never do accents again. I
Oh,
promise
it's not
you.
on.
Individually, my accents when
I'll bet you
when I focus are
$20 that he
good.
does an accent within the next week.
Like a new one?
Involuntarily, like,
yeah,
on camera.
probably. Could you do an Asian accent? You and Lyle's Asian accent is my favorite. You sound like my dad's.
It is my favorite one to do. Notice that was not on the list.
Wait, let me get in on this.
Yeah. This one holds the beat. Oh wait,
Okay.
do the beat.
Welcome. Goodbye. The Super Panic Frenzy podcast. What, Kaz? I can't hear you over the... Oh, that's right. One thing before we go. Twitch. What's happening with Twitch?
Oh, our schedule's changing. Actually, you probably already noticed that the schedule changed this week already. Sorry about that. But
Also-
we will now be streaming Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Tuesdays and Thursdays, potentially 2 days a day,
Starting at 3.
potentially for 3 hours eventually sometimes.
Yeah, eventually.
Maybe.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Eventually,
that was a lack of
sometimes.
commitment, buddy.
Wait, which one does the
He
beat?
ruined it.
What did you
Change
do?
it back.
There are no animal sounds on
There
this.
will